Good Sunday evening, everybody. David Paul with you in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. Wanted to step in and give you a broad look at the tropics. We've had two named storms now, Andrea and Barry. Barry is an active tropical storm at this moment, but will make landfall tonight in Tampico as a minimal tropical storm. This is the system that slung all the moisture in and gave Houston this rainy Sunday. After today, rain chances are going to drop off significantly for the Houston area. Take a look at Barry, very disorganized. It's now encountering some wind shear out of the northwest. So what there is of Barry is a borderline falling apart. There's Barry, the center just off the coast of Mexico. There's Tampico. Winds at 45, so a minimal tropical storm moving northwest at 9 miles an hour, pressure 1,006 millibars. And again, what there is of this is going to move inland tonight into Monday, and by Monday afternoon, it's being torn apart by the mountainous regions of interior Mexico. However, these weak systems, notorious for bringing in just a ton of moisture, and so flooding, rains, flash flooding, a significant threat for the next 48 hours at least across interior Mexico near Tampico as Barry brings in a ton of moisture off of the Gulf. Tropical storm warnings are up from just north of Tampico, then south down the coast for the storm coming in tonight. So Barry comes in with the moisture. The other spot that I've circled as Barry's moisture goes in by Wednesday and Barry dissipates is Flossie, which is expected to be a tropical storm or hurricane at this point off the coast of Cabo San Lucas. Flossie is going to continue to head out into the open at Pacific and is not forecast to make landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula. And by Saturday, what there was of the rain with Barry is now gone. However, see the scattered showers over near Florida? So now this is a new spot that the Hurricane Center will be monitoring. Big picture, there's Barry about to go inland, and then this afternoon Hurricane Center's looking over here, and what's going to happen is we're going to have thunderstorms just kind of set up here on an old boundary. In fact, it's already begun, and the storms are just going to sit here and just kind of stick around, and it creates a situation where we can get a weak low pressure area forming over the next several days if those storms can just kind of sit here and fester. And that's why they've given it a 20% chance for development here. So again, area to watch this week for possible development. I've circled it here. Set your bearings. There's Houston. So we go through, look at the modeling. I've got the isobars surface pressure drawn in here. I don't see anything getting organized on the models going into Wednesday, but still the rain and thunder showers persist now through Wednesday. Still rain and thunder Thursday, still rain and thunder around Friday. Maybe a broad area of weak low pressure tries to form here. In any case, sea surface temperatures are certainly warm enough. Conditions are marginally favorable for development here, so it's a spot that the Hurricane Center will be paying attention to, and we'll be updating this and watching this all week long, just in case something decides to develop over here on the Gulf side. Again, it's a ways away from the Houston area. And kind of to see how the week's going to play out with rainfall across the Gulf. You know, they get a ton of rain over in Florida from those thunder showers through the week. This is rainfall total forecast now through the end of Thursday. Plenty of rain down the coast toward Florida. Not much forecast for the Houston area. Maybe a couple of thunder showers here and there, but 1 to 2/10 of an inch across the area by Thursday afternoon. Heavy rain across here where Barry's going in near Tampico. So our rainy days are going to kind of come to an end this week. And one of the biggest players in this is the dust coming in along with this little ridge of high pressure coming in. So the dust and high pressure coming in will help to shut off the rainmaker, and the dust will make for hazy skies and perhaps some interesting sunrises and sunsets. Okay, so Monday in Houston, humid, hot, 30% chance for a scattered shower, high of 96. The extended forecast shutting off the rain faucet for a little while. Tuesday and Wednesday just hot and humid. A slight chance for a scattered shower, otherwise typical 4th of July weather going into Friday the 4th and the following weekend as well.